This is your energetic voice, RJ Chandu. So, today I am here to introduce a topic that is very interesting and very exciting. And that is self study is better than group study? Yes, education is key to success, and but every student has a different learning way. In that, some of the students will uh, support that self study is better for concentration and boost the confidence, and someone will say group study will help us to build a teamwork and to understand better. So we are having four analytic speakers in our debate today. So I am definitely promising you everyone you will have a rocking debate on this topic. So I will hand over this to my friends to continue.
Um, Hello everyone, I'm from this team. I'm discussing about group study. From group study, we can gain knowledge from different people, and we can acquire the personal activities and move on with basic examples.
Yeah,
Real life.
sorry for the interruption. Generally, let that track be saved and one more track will record. Okay, so you start the recording when we start. When you propose something, how do you do? When you propose something, like I strongly propose.
I strongly believe
Propose you
that
group study is better than self.
You're online.
Did you listen?
No, no, no.
Good morning, sir. Yes, you can continue. Come on, what is stopping you?
Self-study versus group study debate. In group,
Take away the mobile phones. All the mobile phones, give it to me.
this is
Dog recording.
dog on.
Voice recording. Dog.
I oppose you that in group study, we can gain knowledge from different people. I strongly oppose your statement because once you check in the history, there are all successful persons are there in a way of self-study. For example, of APJ Abdul Kalam, there were only self-studies. He became a president and he became a scientist. In self-study, if you read more lonely, if you become lonely and boring, you can distract from phones, TVs, etc. Hmm? Once bit. In self-study, if you read anything lonely, you distract from TVs, mobile phones, etc. There is a one topic that one is concentration. When there are concentration on self-studies, we does not going in other ways. Concentration is if you cannot building concentration in group studies.
I strongly oppose you. If the team is concentrated and focused on studies, so the team can be work concentrated also. At times you get motivated from the group.
It takes lot of time in group studies. We are in that group studies. You have a one topic. That's right. And another one having another topic. That way there is a lot of discussion is there. In that time we have a lot of time taken.
We can
In that,
also solve the problems on different topics if we study on.
yeah. I believe that. But I listen you listen my word. They have a lot of time taken process in group studies.
Why?
You should not
If that
show the finger like that. Okay? And no brashing language. Brashing, you're asking. So this kind of questioning should not be placed. She is good. Yes, follow that. Put down your hands. Feel free. Use your gestures and come with your statement, rebuttal points.
Can you repeat this point?
Yeah, but when we study on with group, so we can clear our different doubts on different topics. So group discussion is better than study.
But I oppose you because in group study there are a lot of discussions. For one problem, there are lot of discussions. It means distractions and it makes time waste
That leads
when you
to deviation.
deviation. And when you are studying alone, it boosts your in confidence and memory power.
I agree with that if you are telling that you are studying alone, you can boost your confidence. In self study, if you read, you if any problem will you get, it is not resolving.
But in group studies, there
If in group studies, if we get any problem, we can get the answers from other team members.
Multiple intelligence help us to solve problem easily. That's the framing of sentence is missing.
Yeah, coming to your point, group studies, you make that group study is better to solve problems, but self study. You see, the history, watch the history. Everyone, everyone who cracked anything or successful persons who are doing today are
UPSC aspirants especially mention what kind of a field. Like UPSC aspirants, everybody have gone through this.
in the in IT sectors or any sector you can take. There is the people who self study their own, build their own study and build their own knowledge, because alone study is better than group study, because you have you have said that group study we can discuss the problems, but we can discuss the problems but not with distractions. There is so many distractions in group study. The topic is very simple, but we make that very bigger and bigger and very time taken and also very complex. But see, when the study of self study is the beauty of self study is when you study your own, you will not forget that for your lifetime. In group study, you will combine the knowledge of your friend and you, and that will make that you will forget sometime, or for the next time you will don't remember that. When self study becomes when self study come to self study, you will learn on your own. You will exact that understand point where it is come from. The roots also you can know by doing self study. So that is our point.
I
Times
oppose
you
you.
have confusing or any doubts, how can you solve it that point of time you can ask him. At the time of
Yeah.
confusion or any doubts has been raised.
Yes, if you get any problems or self distraction, you can't get study from first onwards.
Where you can get motivation.
Yes, we can't get motivation from others in team study. In our team study, we get motivated by other people, and we can gain knowledge from different mindsets and equality, judgment, and problem solving is so easy to understand
And
for
one point
people.
you can add that with that self-study being alone, there it leads to depression. So many UPSC aspirants they get into the hasty decisions of suiciding. If the friends are there with them, they get motivated. They get not to get distraction. At least they should come out of this a kind of depression. ఇలాంటి ఎవిడెన్సెస్ మనం యూస్ చేయొచ్చు కదా. Come on, you can frame it in your words and ask.
In our states, there are no suicides, but in another states, some many people write J means they self study and gain more knowledge. But 90% of students may get suicides from this more pressure of studying, and they get into some
Is it
strategic
a valid point?
tragedy, and they went to some different
Decision making.
decision making.
Yeah, not 90%, but uh, the 30-40% is the correct answer, because at the same time we can see that the students who are studying in hostels or rooms cracking the J mains by their own studying, by studying to the 2 o'clock in the night, 2 o'clock in the night, and raising very early, waking up very early at the five,
They're
at the
planning a
six.
timetable.
They are managing a timetable. You have to build that self motivation by yourself, because motivation is not a thing that you have to tell from something or somebody. When self motivate is with you or self study is with you, self knowledge is with you, you can
Never
you
tried
can
to.
you can
You can say it is possible in the level of graduation, but at during the
school time or
professional era, we don't get the people to motivate all the time.
yes.
So that time also we have to be alone and we have to go with the like a warrior. Mm. What do you say then?
So
I oppose you that if
so
you study alone, many people may interact or disturb your mind, and you can't read it again and again. In group,
After this, you can change the rules.
in group, we can we can understand equal mentalities and equal punctuation of time, and maintain some perfect timings from each answer.
yeah, that is not possible in group study because
You
everyone
can add the
don't
point.
have don't have same type of timings or same type of mindsets because you have another mindset, I have another mindset, she has another mindset, you have another mindset. So in group study, by calculating or by discussing various ideas, we can distract sometime or we can forget the main topic and get into another topics by discussions. So when we self study, when we do the our self motive or self study, we can solve the problem. Yes, it will take time, but the learning will be your lifelong. And also in school stage or in intermediate stage, you can do that group study with your friends or discuss with your faculty members, anyone. But when you are going to do a job, there is no one to help you because this is the world that we have. Everyone are hurrying up and everyone are doing their works without seeing others what are doing. So we have to inculcate that self motivation and self studies from this level of tech education. So when we are going to do jobs or when we are going to any other states for education or any job purpose, we have to stay alone. So in that situation, we have to stay strong, believe in yourself. So that is the main motive of the self study. So I also believe that you born without nothing and die without nothing. You came alone and also go alone. That's
Okay, you are saying that being a self-study it is helpful to create a new knowledge. But I will oppose your statement because during a group study you can learn everything. You don't know the main answer. You can create a new idea, way of idea, which are corrected by group members. But being a self-study it is not required. During a group discussion, whether you have any problem on the idea, you will discuss and we can correct the answer.
So coming to that, you can learn from the group study, but in your exams, nobody can help you. You can learn by yourself only. You can write yourself only in the exams. So when you group study, that so many people will distract you. Like that boy will tell you another thing or another issue for you.
Self-study is not necessary. Also, being a self-study, you can make the group study while before the exam. You can discuss a lot of ideas and create a how to way of writing and present the to create solve the problem. You can solve easily by problem. It is not required only the self-study and also develop this other skills.
When you self study, you can know the power of yourself, the power of thinking or your skills. You can know.
I can prove myself because doing a group study, I can if I have any mistake, I can discuss with the group members and they will suggest you how to way of explain or anything to answer to suggest a strong idea. And you are saying that being a self-study, you can gain the idea to create in awareness to the students. But I always oppose this.
at the same time, by studying with your alone, you have now you have all the components to do alone anything. You have artificial intelligence, books, everything. So in these days, students are not interested to group study because they wanted to crack by their alone. They don't want to give credit to anyone. So when you crack any J mains or anything, something else, you will say that by my own, I study this and I crack this. So that is the valid point, valid example for self study. And I am repeating the point that is by self studying, we cannot forget that for our life. We can remember that for our lifelong time.
Yeah, you are saying that you are saying that you are using AI tools like ChatGPT or Gemini, but you know the answer. You don't know the answer. You ask to the tools how to come the answer. But in there also we have a discussion, group discussion. You know that how to present the new idea, and it helpful to the group discussions. You know the how to whether you have any problems or any wrong statement. It will helpful to the group. But during the group discussion, it can help.
I oppose you. Group discussions improves. I oppose you. Group discussions improves the communication skills and give ideas and knowledge from students. We can discuss in group discussions in exams before we can remember the topics and
Yeah, you are saying that before exams we can discuss with our friends or we can study in group. But the before night of exam, what you can do? You can call your friends and discuss with them
no.
in that phone call. Yeah, that's what I am saying. In that, in you want to study at midnight or early morning. What you can do?
Some topics we didn't understand. That's why we
Yeah, that
discuss with the
Chindu, I oppose you.
students.
So when we are studying alone in the night, we have got so many doubts. So those doubts will be cleared in the morning with our friends, so that we can clarify the doubt in the morning. If you are studying alone in the night, but we got more doubts in it. So if we come to the college in the morning and we will discuss the topics with them, so we clear it. So I think
that's what I am saying. When you are studying, you are saying that we can have doubts when we are self-study. That is the main motive, because when you study self your own, you can raise the doubts. How this comes? What is the main motive of this topic? Why these all are happening? That is, when you discuss with your friends, they will just simply say that is coming and that will answer. You don't
what if the
know.
other person is clear about the topic?
The other person is clear about the topic, he improves his knowledge, because explaining others improves us knowledge but not
But we are
themselves.
gaining the knowledge from
You
him.
tell that your friends are more understand yourself. Okay, I opposes that because of that there are so many ideas are raising the, in that between that discussions. We have no particular idea to discuss that. We apply that. So many ideas are in your mind that will be distract yourself
If the
in
team
exams.
is disciplined, and also if the team is concentrated on the work, nothing will distract from them. So if we do the group discussion, then we get more ideas and more knowledge from others also.
If the team has to be disciplined, has to be more confident, but be, being confident or being disciplined by themselves in a group study, before they have to discipline themselves. Self discipline and self motivation is very important. If you want to group study or study in a group, discuss in a group, and that time also the self motivation and self study is more important, because when you are a disciplined person, when you are a self motivated person, you know how to discuss in a group, how to behave in a group, how to talk in a group. So that is the valid point. To do the group discussion also, you have to self disciplined, self motivated, and you have to know how to way to the way to talking or the way to control yourself in a group. So that will all will come under self motivation only and self discipline only.
But what if they can't gain that knowledge from being alone?
No, we are having so many
if they
examples
want
that
to, if they want to motivate, or if they want to inspire from others, then they can't be self motivated by themselves. No,
that is
everything
the
will be half knowledge.
that is the point, which is you are motivated from Abdul Kalam. I am motivated from my dad. That is only half. The next thing, when you say that I am inspiring when seeing Abdul Kalam story, or I am inspiring when I'm seeing Swami Vivekananda story, that will let you success?
Yeah, maybe.
No,
Maybe.
no,
Maybe.
no. Strong. I strongly oppose that will not let to be success. You have chosen the way. You have chosen the motive. You have chosen the idea that, oh, that man is created like that. That man is being like that. So being mixed up with that ideas and being motivated with that way and the ideas, you can study yourself and you can plan your ideas or plan of action by inspiring, by seeing them. So to do that also, but I strongly say that everything needs self study and self motivation.
Okay. So let's all have a full stop to this debate, so it never be happen, I think.
It's a
If you
never
keep
ending
on
task.
engaging and you keep on arguing, so this argument never ends. So it's really a thought provoking and engaging debate so you had, and it is interesting too. So we understood that self study and group study both has its own benefits. It depends on the style of learner.
Yes.
Okay, so we all understood that the debate is always interesting, and let's all have this kind of debates in future. So thank you all listeners. Stay tuned for the next exciting debate. Okay. సో బట్ మీరు చేస్తున్నప్పుడు పాయింట్స్ ఎంత క్లియర్గా ఉంటే అది అంత క్లియర్గా ఆడియో వస్తుంది. బట్ మీరు